Thank you so much. And now Don't Tell Mama is very proud to present Tanya Moberly.
Trousers dragging, slowly dragging through the street. Yes, I'm walking, but I'm walking without feet. I'm not finding fault at all with what's too big or what's too small. But Sam, you promised me both ends would meet. You made the coat and the vest fit the best. You made the lining nice and strong. But Sam, you made the pants too long. You made the peak lapel look so swell. And who am I to say you're wrong? But Sam, you made the pants too long. They got the belt and they got suspenders. So what can they lose? But what good are belts and what good suspenders? When the pants are hanging over the shoes, you feel the winter breeze up and down the knees. The belt is where the tie belongs. 'Cause Sam, you made the pants too long. Do you even know what I am talking about, Sam? Thank you. And welcome. This is Rick Henn. This is Herman. And I am Tanya Moberly. I'm so happy to be here. That first song was written in 1940 as a parody with lyrics by Fred Whitehouse and Milton Berle on a song written by Victor Young and Sammy Lewis in 1932 called Lord, You Made the Night Too Long. I first heard that song in 1970 when I was 4 years old and discovered the record player in my living room, along with Barbra Streisand's greatest hits, and decided to be a singer for the rest of my life. I just had this ear as a youngster. Like, immediately I was taken with classic, brilliant songwriting. What can I say? I've always had great taste. And among the other albums in the record collection in my house, there was, you know, Steve and Edie and Mel Torme and Sammy Davis Jr. and Vicky Carr and Lainie Kazan and all these great singers that introduced me to these great songwriters. And I often joke that as a young child, I had the musical taste of your average adult gay man. It was Streisand and show tunes and standards. And my ear eventually opened up when I was a teenager to folk and rock and pop and singer-songwriters. But even as that was developing, my love for standards persisted. I remember in the early 80s, Linda Ronstadt did these 3 albums with Nelson Riddle that knocked me out. They were just so gorgeous. And then there were other singer-songwriters that I loved that were covering standards like Cyndi Lauper and Carly Simon and Ricky Lee Jones. And at the same time, I was listening to contemporary jazz artists like Diana Krall and John Pizzarelli. And all along the way, I was still collecting the classics. Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, Peggy Lee, Dinah Washington, Frank Sinatra, Chet Baker, Joe Williams, all the greats. I've always had a love for this kind of music, which is known as the Great American Songbook. And with these great composers and lyricists. Now, I've sung some standards along the way, for here and there, but I've never done a show dedicated to these songs. So I thought it was about time. So here we are. Here we are. So all of you, thank you. I am so thrilled to have all of you here on this maiden voyage of this brand new show. I could not have better guys behind me than these two. All of the songs in the show are written between, thank you, thank them. Really thank them. You have no idea. You have no idea what I put these boys through.
We know.
Maybe, okay, all right. Ba-dum-bum. All the songs in this show are written between 1923 and 1962. I will give you song lists at the end of the show that tell you who wrote what and when. So here we are, and here we go. East, I love the West, and North and South, they're both the best. But I only go there as a guest, 'cause I love being here with you. I love the sea, I love the shore, I love the rocks, and what is more, with you there will never be a bore, 'cause I love being here with you. Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour, life is such a breezy game. Love all kinds of weather as long as we're together. I love to hear you say my name. I like good wine and fine cuisine and candlelight. I love the sea, but baby, if you know what I mean, I love being here with you. Something else you know. They know how to say it, they know how to play it. They just wind it up and let it go. I love the thrill of New York shows. I love to kiss Durante's nose. And I would like to say before I close, I love being here with you. I love being here with you. I love being here with you. In the still of the night, as I gaze from my window at the moon in its flight, my thoughts all stray to you. In the still of the night, while the world is in slumber, oh, the times without number, darling, when I say to you, do you love me as I love you? I concentrate and concentrate on you. Get out of town before it's too late, my love. Get out of town, be good to me, please. Why wish me harm when I retire to a farm and be content to charm all the birds from the trees? Just disappear, I care for you much too much. So close to me, dear, we touch too much. The thrill when we meet is so bittersweet that it's getting me down. So on your mark, get set, get out of town. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to melt in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that, you feel that too, then I will give my heart to you. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous. He answers twice, I do, it's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. A picture, a little love nest down where the roses cling. A picture, that same sweet love nest. Think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She feels neglected, and he's suspected of making whoopee. She sits at home most every night. He doesn't phone, he does not write. He says he's busy, and she says, is he? He's making whoopee. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny says he'll pay 6 to her. And he says, Judge, suppose I fail? The judge says, budge, right into jail. You'd better keep her, I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. Than making whoopee. Than making whoopee. Gone is the romance that was so divine. 'Tis broken and cannot be mended. You must go your way and I must go mine. But now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? No more. All the papers where I led the news with my capers now will a flash in the pan. I've flown around the world in a plane. I've settled revolutions in Spain. The North Pole I have charted, but can't get started with you. Around the golf course I'm under par, and all the movies want me to star. I've got a house, a showplace, but I get no place with you. You're so supreme. The lyrics I write of you scheme. Just for the sight of you dream. Both day and night of you. And what good does it do? All the Olympic medals I've won proved my physique is second to none. My heart is big and roomy, but what good's it to me with you? When we first met, how you elated me back. You devastated me yet. Now you've deflated me till you're my Waterloo. I've sold my kisses at a bazaar, and after me they've named a cigar. But lately how I'm smarted, 'cause I can't get started with you. The torch I carry is handsome. It's worth its heartache and ransom. And when the twilight steals, I know how the lady in the harbor feels. When I want rain, I get sunny weather. I'm just as blue as the sky. Since love is gone, can't pull myself together. Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Friends ask me out, I tell them I'm busy. Must get a new alibi. I stay at home and ask myself, where is he? Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrops, my little teardrops, hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories, remind him of our crazy schemes. Somebody said, just forget about him. I gave that treatment a try. Strangely enough, I got along without him. Then one day he passed me right by. Oh, well, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Mr. Sears and a ROEBUCK. I've been sitting here thumbing through your book. On page 199 shows a stove that's mighty fine and a feather in an apron like a cook. Dear Mr. Sears and a ROEBUCK, that electric stove's way above my class. It's a beauty, yes indeed, but the thing I really need is that man to teach me how to cook with gas. Don't send the stove, it's the kind I'd like to buy, but I ain't making much singing ballads. I don't need the stove, but if I could have the guy, he could toss me around like his salads. Oh, Mr. Sears and ROEBUCK, all the items in your catalog are slick, but the gadget I'd admire is that man beside my fire. Take his apron off and send him to me quick. Dear Mr. Sears and ROEBUCK, I've been checking your supplies for tennis courts. There is something I should get, not a racket or a net, but I sure could use that rascal in the shorts. Dear Mr. Sears and ROEBUCK, your canoe on page 143. That's the type that I would pick, but I'm up a different creek. Won't you send a feller here to paddle me? Don't want a bath, soapy water makes me howl. Don't the folks in your ads ever mind it? I can't use a bath, you can keep your Turkish towel. Only ship me the sheet from behind it. Don't mean to fuss, oh ROEBUCK, but you'll never fill my order, it appears. If the shortage is acute, I'm an easy girl to suit. I'll shut up if you will send me Mr. Sears. If he ain't taken, I'll shut up if you will send me Mr. Sears. When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no because I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious skies. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore, but how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Some's gotta give, some's gotta give, some's gotta give. Fight, 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 fight with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night Love is a 12 o'clock notion. Love is a bedtime potion. Love's a laugh in the night, a sundown delight. Just a laugh in the night, and then the fun's up. Then the fun's up when the sun's up. If I didn't have to face the morning after, if I only could erase the day in store, that lonely feeling I know I'll never shake, and that lonely ceiling that waits for me to wake, aching once more. If I only could survive the morning after, when the room is still alive with love you swore. How could you love me then, leave me to get through the morning after the night with you, with you away? How blue the day. Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too. Do my foolish alibis bore you? Well, I'm not too clever, I just adore you. Call me unpredictable, tell me I'm impractical, rainbows I'm inclined to pursue. Call me irresponsible, yes, I'm unreliable, but it's undeniably true. I'm irresponsibly mad for you. Call me unpredictable, tell me I'm impractical, rainbows I'm inclined to pursue. Call me irresponsible, yes, I'm unreliable, but it's undeniably true. I'm irresponsibly mad for you. Why do I just wither and forget all resistance when you and your magic pass by? My heart's in a dither, dear, when you're at a distance. miss me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. It's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. So tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Chasing after the ring on the merry-go-round, just taking my fun where it could be found. But what else could I do? I didn't know about you. Yesterday, every day, in your arms, I know, for once in my life, I'm living, had a good time, every time I went out, romance was a thing. much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? be where you are. How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head. Though you never shed a tear. I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you're lonely. You cry the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Just to prove you do. Go on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. A buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off of his back. The monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack, straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." Well, the buzzard told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, "Your story is so touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." so touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right. Somebody breaks your heart. Somebody twice as smart as I. Somebody who will swear to be true, like you used to do with me. Who'll leave you to learn that misery loves company. Wait and see. I wanna be around to see how she does it when she breaks your heart to bits. Let's see if the puzzle fits. So fine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. As I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. I wanna be around to see how she does it when she breaks your heart to bits. Let's see the puzzle fits. So fine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. As I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. Thank you. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except when soft rains fall and drip from leaves, then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do. But I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should. Of course I have. Except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. What a guy. What a fool am I to think my breaking heart could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I phone once more? No, it's best that I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. except perhaps in spring. But I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two. When the sun is high in the afternoon sky, you can always find something to do. But from dusk till dawn, as the clock ticks on, something happens to you. In the wee small hours of the morning, while the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake and think about the boy, and never ever think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss him most of all. I don't care if there's powder on my nose. I don't care if my hairdo is in place. I've lost the very meaning of repose. I never put a mud pack on my face. Oh, who'd have thought that I'd walk in the days now? I never go to shows at night, just to matinees now. I see the show, and home I go. Once I laughed when I heard you saying that I'd be playing solitaire, uneasy in my easy chair. It never entered my mind. Once you told me I was mistaken, that I'd awaken with the sun and order orange juice for one. It never entered my mind. You have what I lack myself, and now I even have to scratch my back myself. Once you warned me that if you scorned me, I'd sing the maiden's prayer again, and wish that you were there again to get into my head again. It never entered my mind. Thank you. I'm watching and waiting. I'm waiting and watching. I hope and I yearn just for his return. Thanks for the present of the silver blue mink. Thanks for the plane and the ice skating rink. Thanks for the yacht and for the solid gold sink. Thanks a lot, but no thanks. Thanks for the Scrabble set with platinum board. Thanks for the factory once known as Ford. Thank you for finding me that famous lost chord. Thanks a lot, but no thanks. For I am just a faithful lassie waiting for her faithful lad. And there's no gift, however classy, by which this lassie can be had. Thanks for the banks and for the Santa Fe line. Thanks for the darling uranium mine. But I'm a girl with only one Valentine. Thanks a lot, but no thanks. Lights are bright, pianos making music all the night, and they pour champagne just like it was rain. It's a sight to see, but I wonder what became of me. Crowds go by, that merry making laughter in their eye, and the laughter's fine, but I wonder what became of mine. Life's sweet as honey, and yet it's funny. I get a feeling that I can't analyze. It's like, well, maybe like when a baby sees a bubble burst before its eyes. Oh, I've had my fling. I've been around and seen most everything, but I can't be gay, for along the way something went astray, and I can't explain. It's the same champagne, it's a sight to see, but I wonder what became of me. Free and easy, that's my style. How they do me, watch me smile. Fairly well me after a while, 'cause I gotta roam, and any place I hang my hat is home. Sweet and water, cherry wine, thank you kindly, suits me fine. Kansas City, Caroline, that's my honeycomb, 'cause any place I hang my hat is home. Birds are roosting in the trees, pick up and go, and the going cruise. That's how it ought to be. I pick up too when the spirit moves. So long, friend. There's a voice in the lonesome wind that keeps whispering, roll. I'm going where a welcome mat is, no matter where that is, 'cause any place I hang my hat is home. Once I said goodbye to New York City, sweet city, I said goodbye. Man, I gotta get back to you. If I have to walk or crawl or fly, I can't say goodbye to New York City. Ooh, sweet city, something's gotta give. They tell me it's a great place to visit, but my heart tells me it's a better place to live. Let's go, boys. And if I come by plane, I can see those buildings high. If I come by boat, I can really heave a sigh. And if I come by train, I can watch those streets go by. And if I land at the airport, come in Skyway, catch a cab that's going my way. Love the busy home, yes, this is my day. New York is my town, yes, New York is my town. And I'll go up, down, downtown in this big, happy, sad town. I'll go up, down, downtown in this big, happy, sad town. East side, west side, all around the town. I love the people, yes, the people, and how they make the big town swing. In the autumn, in the winter, in the summer, in the spring. Yes, the people are every little thing. And I'll go uptown, downtown. I'll go uptown, downtown. East side, and don't forget the west side. New York is my city. New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tanya Moberly.
Thank you. I think that went pretty well. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of fun. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the man himself, Sidney Meyer, and his staff at Hotel Mama for letting me sing here for 26 years. This is my home. I love it here. Thank you to Randy and Hannah on the floor. Please be kind. To the wonderful Kelly Walford on Lights and Sound. To these freaking amazing musicians. On the bass, RITT HENN. At the piano, my musical director, arranger, and the writer of a million charts, HERMAN. Thank all of you so much for coming. We're back here tomorrow night at 7, and then November 14th and 15th. So if you liked what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell your enemies. Just get some people to come and see the show. I love having bodies in the house, because without you, I'm just singing alone in my living room. We're going to leave you with some Cole Porter. I'm always a flop at a top-notch affair, but I've still got my health, so what do I care? My best friend, alas, is a glass solitaire, but I've still got my health, so what do I care? Fashion and foppery I've never discussed. Attending the Opry, my box would be a bust. I never shall have that Park Avenue air, but I'm in such health, what do I care? The hip that I what should I care? The sigh of my props never stops a thoroughfare, but I've got such health, what do I care? Your face is your fortune, so some wise man spoke. My face is my fortune, that's why I'm totally broke. My ship ain't coming, but I grin while I bear, 'cause I've got my vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I still have mine. Got no diamonds, got no wealth, I got no man, but I got my health. Thank you so much. I'll see you outside.
Hey,